Lamott, Almost Everything, Notes on Hope. Venture into the world of paradox and hope in Lamott's captivating book, Almost Everything, Notes on Hope. Explore the depths of life's challenges, including hardships, loss, and loneliness, while uncovering the hidden joys and serene moments nestled within our day-to-day existence. This book summary offers a glimpse into the author's spiritual growth and compassion, in spite of grappling with inevitable disasters and difficult situations. Sharing her insights about gratitude, empathy, and intrinsic worth, Lamott identifies paths to peace of mind and reminds us that our value comes from within, not from the validation of others.
Embracing Life's Paradoxes. In her book, best-selling author Lamott reminds readers that life is a paradox where contradictions dominate. Despite the pain and suffering, the disasters of life often lead to spiritual growth and compassionate humanity. Through paradox, you learn that there is more to existence than just misery. Lamott's memoir, manual, and sermon encourage readers to find joy in a bleak and chaotic world by learning simple skills such as waiting, applauding others' successes, and letting others go first. Her warm and intimate prose makes spending time with her book feel like visiting a friend. The power of gratitude. And Lamott in her book teaches us to see people and situations as they are, without the bias of our perspectives. She believes that gratitude helps us notice the positive impact someone had on our lives, changing us for the better. While people may be certain about their beliefs, their certainty can deflate just as easily. Everyone experiences negative emotions like loneliness, fear, hurt, and confusion. It is in these times that we can find solace in the kindness of strangers. Helping hands cannot eliminate pain and tragedy, but they can certainly make them bearable. The value within. Trying to fill voids with people and things is as pointless as buying bread at a hardware store. Unfulfilled needs may stem from stressful childhoods where one learned to be helpful for acceptance. And Lamott makes it clear that our value derives from merely being, rather than doing. Empathy begins when we acknowledge our similarities. Lamott reminds us that everything we need is already present in our lives, and accepting this truth allows us to appreciate the value in ourselves and others. The internal quest for peace. In her book, the author Lamott emphasizes that inner peace is not something that can be achieved through external factors like money, jobs, or success. She stresses that peace is an inside job that one must find within themselves and not expect others to provide. Lamott acknowledges that it may be difficult to accept this truth, not only for oneself but also for loved ones. She encourages readers to choose hope and light for themselves and not try to impose it on others. By accepting that we can't fix everything, we free others to help themselves. Overcoming hatred. In her book, Lamott laments the prevalence of hatred in modern times, which she describes as a soul-consuming, zombie parasite. While some people resist it with wisdom, others become addicted to the righteousness of hate. Lamott believes that understanding why and how we hate can increase our self-respect and empathy, reminding us that we are all similarly flawed. By focusing on empathy instead of hate, life holds much more joy and meaning. Embracing death. In Embracing Death, author Lamott argues that death shouldn't be feared as it is a natural part of life. Instead, she suggests that by facing it head-on, we can alleviate the anxiety surrounding it. Lamott encourages readers to focus on the positive aspects of loss, such as empathy and compassion, and the continued connections we have with those who have passed on. These connections often present themselves in everyday moments, reminding us that death is not the end, but rather a part of the cycle of life. Finding hope in support groups. Joining a support group can provide hope for those struggling with maintaining trust and sobriety. In her book, the author clarifies that a higher power doesn't necessarily have to be religious in nature, but rather a sense of playfulness and opening the heart to delight. This mindset can be difficult for alcoholics to maintain alone, making the support of a group invaluable in times of need. The art of love in family. Lamott suggests that the family is a testing ground to overcome love's obstacles. Despite having difficult relations, everyone becomes part of a whole. Age brings unexpected changes, and one may eventually appreciate the family's ability to allow us to laugh at human weaknesses. Compassionate guidance. And Lamott's profound compassion illuminates the path to self-discovery and growth in her book. Her accessible wisdom, understated style, and emphasis on self-reflection go beyond the realm of self-help. Lamott's insight is a beacon of hope for anyone feeling lost, alone, or besieged by inner demons. Ultimately, she emphasizes that only kindness, forgiveness, and love can triumph in our human journey. Regardless of where you find yourself in life, Lamott's gentle and encouraging words are a reminder that there is a way to overcome challenges and emerge stronger and wiser.
In Almost Everything, Notes on Hope, and Lamott invites readers to ponder the paradoxes of life, highlighting the existence of beauty, kindness, and transformation amid the struggles we encounter. Lamott's heartfelt words encourage finding solace and hope even in the most challenging moments, showing that our value comes from our intrinsic being, not from external circumstances. Embrace the power of empathy, gratitude, and self-reflection while confronting the certainties of pain, confusion, and loss. As you journey with her through this powerful narrative, rediscover your worth and rejoice in the knowledge that love and compassion for others and yourself will guide you through life.